Hi everyone. So let's start today. Saudi Arabia, the land of the sand. Okay, so we have sand over here. No, don't do all this. What are you doing?
I'm going to change the color. Please change.
Okay.
Always red. No one loves
Okay.
pink too. Pink.
Okay, pink. So a desert is an area where less than 25 centimeter of rainfall occurs every year. So you see 25 centimeter, that means only 25 drops of rainfall per year. Okay? So my god, or less than, not 25 also, less than. So scarce of rain. Because of the absence of rainfall, vegetation is also scarce here. So there is no vegetation, and plants do not grow. Where there is no rainfall, plants do not grow. It may be sandy, rocky, hot or cold. So it can be sandy, okay? So what does this plant do? The plants grip the soil together. But here, where there is sand, the sand particles are loose, right? Because there is no plant to hold them. Rocky, okay? They can be rocky, hot or cold. Now, but only in this chapter we'll study about Saudi Arabia, that is the land of the sand. That means it is the whole Arabian desert is present here. Saudi Arabia, officially known as the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, lies in the West Asia. Okay, so just bring out your atlases right away and see the map of Asia, and if you see that, you will see it's almost located in the West Asia. It occupies the major area of the Arabian Peninsula. If you see the South Saudi Arabia, you will see that it is a peninsula. And what is a peninsula? A body which is surrounded by three water bodies, okay, and one part is land, okay. So it has the Red Sea in the west, the Arabian Sea in the south, and the Persian Gulf in the east. Persian Gulf, I remind you, it's also a water body, okay. So it shares its borders with Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, and United Arab Emirates, Oman, and the Republic of Yemen. So the ones who are studying in class 5 in a convent school, okay, you must have your Bible history books, right? Of course, you have to have it, okay.
Or
So
if anyone doesn't have,
then you can do Bible courses. They are available on the net.
Or if there is no Bible book to them, then what?
They can do it on online courses.
What will they do? They will listen to you or what? What are you telling? Bible books?
Okay, if you are having the Bible, then just I want to make a note over here. Okay, if you are having the Bible, or if you have or not having the Bible, I'll tell you the short part of this story. So if you are having the Bible, you can see, like in the Bible, there is a chapter when the Red Sea is divided into two parts, and then Moses is bringing all the Egyptians back to Africa. Not Africa, I'm sorry, it's to Saudi Arabia. Okay, you'll see that part of the chapter is there in the Bible, and they bring Moses bring all the Egyptians to Jordan, all the Israelites, okay, not Egyptians, Israelites, okay. So if you see the political map of Saudi Arabia, you will see that they are surrounded by Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Oman, and the Republic of Yemen. So what is the physical feature? Nearly 95% of the land of Saudi Arabia is covered by desert, the Great Arabian Desert. It has high mountains and rocky plateaus which remain covered with loose sand. The land is barren, dry, and slopes to the east. Now a desert is always barren, dry, okay. These are there are narrow coastal plains along the eastern and the western coast. Saudi Arabia does not have permanent water-fed rivers or lakes, so there is acute shortage of water in the country. So there is shortage of water in this country, Saudi Arabia. However, to the east of the western coastal plains lie a chain of steep mountains which bring rain to the southwestern region. This region has some deep and dry valleys which are known as wadis, which are river beds that are driven permanently dry. However, some are fed with rainwater, but they become dry soon due to extreme heat. So, scarcity of water is always there in Saudi Arabia. Now, what is the climate? The Tropic of Cancer passes through Saudi Arabia. So, the climate of this country is extremely hot and dry. Okay, as the desert is also there. When the sun shines, the temperature rises very high. Okay, and the sand becomes very hot. Hot and dry air also shows the temperature. In summer, it becomes so hot that during the day, people do not like to step out their houses. But at night, the sand gets cool very quickly, makes the atmosphere cool and pleasant. The summer season continues from May to September. The winter season from October to April. During the winter months, days are warm but nights are cold. Okay, frost appears at night. The region is hardly experience any rainfall. Dust storms are very common in deserts. They appear all of a sudden and make the sky hazy. Dust storms are strong winds which carry huge masses of sand with them and drop them elsewhere. The huge masses of sand form hills. These hills are known as sand dunes. A dust storm lasts for 3 to 4 hours. So, what is the vegetation over here? The growth of the plants is very limited in Saudi Arabia because of its harsh climate and scarcity of water. Only desert plants such as thorny bushes, cactus, herbs, shrubs, long-rooted weary grasses grow here. This plant have long roots which can go into the ground to absorb water. These are certain characteristics of the plant. Date palms are found near oases. Okay, oases are fertile plains. Okay, where the underground water comes to the surface. Oases are the permanent source of water for the people who are living in desert. The people live around this oasis and grow some crops such as wheat, barley, vegetables, etc. because there is water over there. Saudi Arabia is not very rich in wildlife also because if plants are not there, animals will also be not there. Though some animals such as the orcs, the sheep, the goats, the camels, the gazelles, the baboons, the hyenas, the ibex are also found here. Sheep and goats are reared for meat and milk. Camel is the most useful animal in the desert. Okay, it can survive without water for many days. Its feet is large and padded. This allows it to walk on the hot shifting sand without burning or sinking into the sand. Okay. Okay, there is also the sheep of the desert. Various type of reptiles, insects and spiders are found in the desert. Just a minute. Now look over here very carefully. People of Saudi Arabia are known as Arabs. Okay, the life of the Arabs are very tough. Most of them are nomads and they move from place to place in search of water and fresh pastures. These people are called Bedouins. Okay, and they move in long rows of camels called caravans. They rear sheep, goats, camels, horses and practice dairy farming. They sell and buy the goods at the village market. The chief of the group is known as the sheikh. Okay? People who live around oases are mostly farmers. They grow crops such as maize, barley, wheat, cotton, sugarcane, fruits and vegetables. People relish dates and export them even to other countries. The people living in cities enjoy a rich and enjoy all the modern facilities. Tradition and culture, people of Saudi Arabia. Okay. Wear long and loose clothes to protect themselves from daytime heat and nighttime cold. The long white robe worn by the men is known as thawab. Okay, while the long robe worn by the woman is known as abaya. Islam is the chief religion of the Saudi Arabian people. The official language is Arabic. The monetary unit is real. Now, industries. Saudi Arabia is a major exporter of crude oil and refined oil in India. That's why the sheikhs are very, very rich who are there. So, petroleum-based industries have established in different parts of the country. Other industries are soap, leather and handicrafts. Major cities are Riyadh. It's the capital of Saudi Arabia and the largest city of the country. It is a modern town with skyscrapers, parks, markets, educational institutions and hospitals. Its main headquarters of the South America's vast oil industry and has become a world-centered business. Jeddah, it's the administrative capital of Saudi Arabia. It's located on the western coast along the Red Sea. It is the important seaport for import and export. King Abul Aziz's International Airport of Jeddah is one of the largest airports in the world. Next is Mecca and Medina. These are the two holiest cities in Saudi Arabia. People hold them in a high esteem. Every year, lakhs of Muslims visits here. The pilgrimage places is known as Hajj Mecca. Is the birthplace of Prophet Muhammad, the founder of Islam. Every Muslim has a strong desire to visit this holy city. Now let's go to the next one. Sorry. And in the next one we have the changing lifestyles. The discovery of petroleum oil has changed the lives of the people of Saudi Arabia. The country is selling this oil to a large part of the world. Earning from petroleum has improved the standard of the living of the people. Most of the towns of Saudi Arabia are now equipped with modern facilities. In some cities there are super highways, port facilities and towering buildings also. So this was the chapter overall, and you have a lot to know about the deserts over here, so you all learned about it. Okay, and hope you like this video. And another great news today that I'll share with all of you is that we are having 10 subscribers, and that means 10 students, not 10, we're having 11 of them. Okay, so please do 20 fast so that we get a chance to give you gifts. Okay, our goals are very small, and we give goals like now we are having 10 subscribers, and therefore we'll give you a gift. We are planning for the gift. And then 11 subscribers will give you another sorry, not 11, 20 subscribers will give you another gift. Okay, 30, like that we are planning. I see like this small goals will keep, and you will have to fulfill them for getting your gifts. Okay, and gifts will be interesting. Okay, give away gifts. So thank you so much. Goodbye.